Hi, I'm Fred McNeil. Thank you very much for watching QAC TV7. We're on Kent Island, and one of the things this station likes to do is go to local businesses, let you meet the owner or the person running the business, and tell you about the services they offer. Now, we're on Kent Island at the Industrial Park at PuroClean. Dave, thanks for being with us today. Now,
my pleasure.
How about introduce yourself?
Dave Dragovich with PuroClean Chesapeake Restoration Group. We're here in the Stevensville Business Park. Our address is 216F Log Canoe Circle.
And the good news is, and I want to make sure everybody knows this, you went from a Pittsburgh Steeler fan, now you're a Redskins fan.
Well, I was never truly a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. I lived in Pennsylvania, but I always liked the Redskins from the time I was a little kid. We used to go to Carlisle and watch them practice, and I kind of enjoyed them way back when Sonny Jurgensen and those guys were
the golden years.
Yeah, and then George Allen all the way up through the modern days. We're long overdue for some good luck.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, tell us, we're in the back in your warehouse. Now, you've given us a little tour. What does PuroClean do? What are the services you offer?
Well, we are a water, fire, mold, and biohazard company. We would be the guy. We would love to get your call if you came home from work and you found 6 inches of water in your kitchen because one of your pipes had burst.
And it might be there today, the way it's raining.
The way it's raining, yeah. But last year when the pipes were freezing because of the polar vortex, we just couldn't keep up with the demand. Where there was just that much work out there, and all of our competitors as well.
So what will happen if you had a fire at the house, if you had flooding, if you had pipes burst? People mostly call their insurance company.
Correct.
And then they call you, the insurance company. How's it work?
Generally, on those circumstances, when they'll call their insurance agent, who will put them in touch with an adjuster. A lot of the insurance companies now have an 800 number. You call into your State Farm or Allstate guy, and they patch you right through. We are a member of most of the major programs and become a preferred vendor. You have to obviously show experience past their vetting process, which is, takes a long time.
They've checked you out pretty well.
Pretty well, yeah. You're qualified. We have a lot of certifications to do these things and the proper insurance in place ourselves, which is quite expensive to do, but it's worth it in the end because they provide us the bulk of our business. And then we have property managers, like the place we're in now, that they have
So if an apartment had a fire or a flood, they would come.
Then they first contact their property manager or condo association. They'll the property manager, and they can get us in touch to get into the job and start to perform mediation and mitigation.
So help us out a little bit. I had a fire at my house. I called my insurance company. You would come get this. What happens next?
Okay. Well, first of all, obviously we check for your safety, and we want to secure the property to make sure that no one can be hurt. But then the next step is to start removing damaged items.
You actually take it out of the house?
Yeah, we take it out. We take your carpets out. We have amazing amount of products and chemicals to clean your walls. You look at them and they're black and sooty. You think you're going to have to tear the drywall away. You really don't. We can clean it up to get it paint ready, or sometimes we don't even need to repaint it. I mean, we've had a lot of places where you go in and, boy, this is really horrible. And by the time you're done, it's as clean as it was prior to the fire.
So you actually move the stuff to the warehouse here?
We can take your, that's called a pack out. We take all your contents. We bring it here. And if you look at a number of boxes we have around us, we'll take and clean your belongings. Some of them will deal with your adjuster, and they'll say, okay, dispose of that item, and they'll buy a new one if the insurance is set up to do so. And then we clean them, we store them, wait until a contractor rebuilds the house back to where it's done, then where it's prepared.
Then you'll bring the stuff back.
We'll bring it back and put it back where we found it. And
usually, is it a good question or not? What's the turnaround time? Is this months or weeks?
Boy, it varies. Yeah, 60 days is a short turnaround on a decent fire. We're in and out pretty quick because we're the first line of defense. We get in.
So they get you as soon as
we get in. We want to get the place clean, but the reconstruction process generally takes a good bit longer. And when we walk out, we like a clean work area, but it's by no means rebuilt. When the builder comes in, then they nitpick about the color paint and the carpet isn't exactly right. So those guys got a little rougher go at it.
So you make it so now the tradesmen can come in, do what
rebuild, get the people back in their house. Once they say, okay, everything's up to snuff, we'll get our boxes, we'll pull our box truck up here and load it up with their materials and, put it back in their house exactly in whatever room they want it in.
Now, what I'm amazed, you were telling me earlier, not only do you service Queen, what is your service area? This is a huge area.
We have a huge footprint. We have the entire Baltimore, Washington Metroplex. We go from Northern Virginia, D.C., the whole surrounding Baltimore area, the state of Delaware, all the way to the beaches. So we're not afraid to ride a couple hours in one direction to get. No. We have to, because once you build this relationship with the adjusters, the property managers, you can't say, well, I'm not going there. Nah, call someone else. Well, then that leaves an opening for the competition to start, picking away at your business.
Now, Dave, how about if we want to get in touch with you, an individual, what do they do?
Well, we have our crews on staff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you just call our basic number, 410-919-4275. That's the number.
And that's 7 days a week.
7 days a week,
24. So if there's an emergency at 2 o'clock
in the morning, you'll get one of us, and we'll call you. And if the crew's needed, then we're ready to go.
Dave, how quickly can you get out there if someone does have a problem?
Well, we can be out there depending how far away you are, but I mean, if you're a couple hours away, it'd take our guys generally live close by, 15 to 30 minutes to get here, get in a truck. Now, we have to, depending on what the job is, we have to load the truck with different equipment sometime, or more equipment, or take some out.
Sure.
So a couple hours, we're usually there.
It's that quick.
And if it's a water situation, first thing we're going to tell them is, have you reached a plumber or found...
Cut the water off.
Stop the water. Yeah, we can't go there unless we know it's stopped.
Okay.
If it's a fire situation and the fire is put out, it's not really a need for us to be there in an hour or two.
Okay.
We can be there the next morning. Yeah, right. Yeah, but if it is an emergency where you have septic backing up into the house, it has stopped backing up, but you want to minimize the damage, we can be there in an hour or two.
Now, Dave, if they want to get in touch with you, 7 days a week, 24 hours, what's that number again?
410-919-4275.
Okay, great. Now, we're going to walk around and you're going to show us some of this equipment, all right?
I sure will.
Now, we're going to remind everybody, fire damage, water damage, bursting pipes. This is a company called right here in Kent Island.
Biohazard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can handle all those problems.
We handle all those and do it all the time.
Okay, let's go look at some of your equipment, okay? Okay, Dave, now explain to me this chamber we're near now.
Okay, this is our hydroxyl chamber, and hydroxyl is taking the place of ozone to remove odors from your furniture, your clothing, your belongings that may have a moldy smell, they may have a fire smell, and generally, in almost all circumstances, in 24 to 48 hours, the odors are removed,
so
and they don't come back.
Clothes in the chamber,
that
and
is
it takes
correct.
The smoky smell away, and that's
it
impossible.
Pulls it away, and it'll take it out. It's just incredible how well a job it does, and it's the latest and greatest.
It's called a hydroxyl chamber.
Yeah, that is correct.
Let's see what else we got. Dave, what do we have over here?
Okay, these are our HEPA air scrubbers, and what they are used for in most circumstances is if we have a mold situation, we would build a containment of plastic to contain the affected area, put this HEPA air scrubber in, and it pulls the air from that contained area while we're working on it, disturbing the area, and we would set up a situation, a plastic tube would take it outside in the open air where it can disperse and not hurt anybody. We wouldn't try to get it into any of the unaffected areas of the house, and those are awesome, and they keep an air. And then we're doing air quality samples as we go, and in the end you'll find that we'll get a hygienist to do a final sample and say the air's good enough to then again rebuild your structure.
Yeah, obviously, you're talking about taking a vehicle out earlier. You obviously need a lot of equipment to cover a lot of different situations.
Absolutely.
Dampness, smoke, water damage, and you have it all here.
Yeah, and you'll notice behind you we have just tons of different chemicals for removing the smoke odors and cleaning the various situations that we come across. Yeah.
Well, Dave, let us stop and again remind everybody: PuroClean, Kent Island. Any type of damage, water, smoke, floods, bursting pipes, whatever, they can call you, all right, and you're going to come to the rescue.
Yes, we will.
And now that I know that you're an ex-college quarterback, all right, I can see why you're calling the signals here and good job. Well, look, thank you for letting us spend some time with you.
Thank you, Fred.
Appreciate
My pleasure.
it.